G'day everyone, Andrew here, Real 4x4 Adventures, coming to you from the back of the car. Today I'm going to have another look at my Projecta Power-Hub. So that's my battery box. I've had it for a little over 12 months now, and so I thought I'd go through, revisit some of the specs on it, some of the features, talk about why I got it, talk about how the last 12 months have gone, any feedback, thoughts, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. So there it is, the Projecta Power-Hub. So it's got 10 different sockets that you can use. One of the things that I really liked about it, one of the major reasons I got it, I was very impressed with the display screen here. So it tells you how much battery there is, its voltage, what amps are being, at what rate it's being charged or discharged, and it also gives you a time to empty, time to charge as well. Now there's lots of battery boxes on the market. One of the things that I really liked about this one is it's built quite tough, I think. It's got these great rubber handles here, one on each side, so it makes it very comfortable to carry around. If you happen to get a little bit of moisture on your hands as well, with the rubber there, you can maintain a really good grip. And they also double for tie down points. So with my drawers here, potentially see at the back there, got a couple of rings. I've taken the ones here off at the front, but I find that I can strap it along at the top here. It doesn't impact the opening functionality, and so it was really easy to tie down. Looking at other battery boxes, some of them are quite difficult to tie down, or you've got to get secondary setups there for mounting plates and things. So I really like the functionality of this one. So looking at the different sockets that it has, or actually let's look at this display screen first. So you have the menu here. You've got some battery settings, so you can plug in what sort of specs your battery is. There are alarm settings for the health of the battery, but also the life of the battery, how much is left. You can put in time settings, brightness. There's a learning cycle that you can do as well. So there we go, low battery capacity, alarm, we're not going to worry about that. The battery state of health, again, it's all turned off right now, but you can set those alarms to whatever you want. So looking at some of the sockets here on this side of the Power-Hub, you've got two SIGI 10 amp sockets, you've got two Merit plugs that are both 15 amp each. I actually don't have anything that uses Merit sockets, but they're there. Two USBs, great for charging phones, Bluetooth speakers, plenty of smaller devices. And then if we spin them around, there we go. Have the other side here that has a dedicated angle plug. You've got your 300 watt pure sine wave inverter. You've got your terminals here. An option there for charging it with clamps, etc. And then you've got this 50 amp Anderson plug there as well. Now on both sides you've got these Allen key bolts. There's two on the other side as well, and you undo those to take the top off, and that's where you put the battery in. It comes with a strap, and in the box it comes with, there's also some foam that you can break up to help pack the battery so the battery doesn't move. Great for if you're going over corrugations, etc. Now in the 12 months there, I've been out to Fraser, I've been into Central Australia, travelled a lot of corrugated roads, had no issues. We've also been four-wheel driving, like on weekends where the car is moving around, bouncing around a fair bit. Again, no issues. So these tie-down points are great. Let's put them there. Now, one of the reasons I got the battery box was, look at that, at one stage there, my dual battery setup wasn't reliable, so there was extra power that I needed, but also it gave the option to take it with me when I go to campsites where I'm not right next to the car. So, wanting to power lighting, fridges, whatever it might be, I can do that away from the car. It also meant that when if I am remote, if I need to charge it with solar panels, I can position the solar panels where I want. Again, close to, I can move the battery box to where it needs to be, as opposed to having to move the car or being in a less ideal position. So would I get one again? Look, absolutely. Look, the battery box itself weighs about 5.5 kilos plus whatever battery you put in. So I think it takes up to an N70, and they're pretty heavy batteries. So that's probably one little thing to keep in mind. They are still pretty heavy. The lithium technology is definitely getting better, and there's a lot of weight savings with that. However, look, with some of the lithium battery setups there, look, for what it's worth, this one officially it says it's not lithium compatible, or when I bought it, this model was not lithium compatible. However, if you have a look on YouTube, there are people that are running them with lithium batteries. I don't have a lithium battery to test it with, so I'm not sure. But when you're talking about some of those portable lithium battery packs, obviously if they break, then hey, the whole thing's gone and you've got to start again. Benefit of one of these is if your battery runs out or your battery goes bad, you can replace it with a new battery. You'll also find online there are some companies that sell these as an upgraded package with a battery included, but also a battery charger, so you can take you can really kind of become a second battery, dual battery sort of functionality when it's in the car. You can plug it in and then unplug it again when you get to certain places. Another little thing that I really like about this is when you've got items plugged in, there's this little space here. So the idea being, if it's in weather, it's not going to be 100% weatherproof, but it will provide some form of protection. But also, if you've got kids and things running around, they can't see the plugs, etc. So they're kind of concealed, which I also like, that concealed look. That's on both sides. Now, if you're using the Anderson plug here, then it doesn't close properly. But if you're using any of the other CE ones, the Merit plugs, the USBs, depending on the shape of the plug, most of them should fit in and they'll cleanly come out the bottom, which is great. What else? Look, again, I've been really happy with it. I'm more than happy with the purchase. They generally cost, like on special at the moment, you see them potentially under $400, but generally $399 is the number that I see quite regularly. Look, Projecta stuff, well made. You can see there's a few marks here. It hasn't been thrown around, but it's definitely been used. But yeah, it's been great. Very happy with it all. Look, I think it is worth keeping an eye on what the lithium battery pack market is looking like. Again, the pricing is definitely coming down, and as that gets more and more affordable with the functionality, it will make it a little bit harder for the big battery boxes to compete. The other reason I got this one, the inverter that we're talking about, having the functionality to be able to charge devices there, again away from the car, was something that was important to me. So whether you're a fisherman there taking into a boat, four-wheel driving, if you're wanting to be able to work remotely somewhere from park, look, it is a little bit heavy to lug down a park, but you have that option there with it. Most of the time, in all honesty, it's stayed in the back of the car here. With my battery setup there, I've got an Anderson plug over here, which I can run through to it and have it charging whilst I'm driving, and then have other items running off it as well. So that's a Projecta Power-Hub. Had it for 12 months now, really happy with it. Probably the major criticism there is the weight, which it's the nature of battery boxes at the moment, but as the lithium setups become a lot more affordable, then watch this space, and I'll probably upgrade to something else. But look, if you have any questions, make sure you pop them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.